Bass are unpredictable creatures, often aggressive, sometimes not, frequently favoring precise locations, which are small in circumference and typically forage-driven. Sportfish Michigan founder and guide Captain Ben Wolfe returns to join Kim this week for some fall swimbait action and the hefty northern Michigan smallmouths don't disappoint.
Welcome to Hook and Look. A good question that we're asked often is how do we decide what lakes we travel to film our shows? Well, initially, it starts with our presenting sponsor.
Hello, I'm Doug Miner with Strike King. Each one of the shows that Strike King sponsors, we provide the producer a list of baits to shoot that year's shows on, and most of them shoot 13 original shows annually for Strike King. And we do this for a couple of reasons. One reason is that it's obvious we've got baits that we need promoted. We've got highlight baits that we've got a lot of distribution on. Another thing is we like to do it to where we can see the influence that particular show has on an audience. And the most difficult thing for Hook and Look is these guys have got to have water clarity, because it's hook and look, and when you're diving, you've got to show the bait and the correct action of the bait, and the best thing yet is the fish's interaction with the bait. So these guys have a little tougher road to hoe, but I tell you, as a viewer and someone that enjoys outdoor programming, their show is the best. It's awesome because you finally get to see that mystery below the surface. You know what your bait's doing, and you get to watch the fish engage with that bait.
Doug is absolutely right about the water clarity. It's one of the biggest adversities we face. But in addition to that, once we get our preferred lure list, we need to consider not only where, but when would be the best time to successfully utilize each specified lure. It's a task we proudly accept and anticipate the challenge.
It's a sun-kissed morning in early October as Kim and his guest Ben Wolfe once again launch in northern Michigan. A scheduled day with the intention of substantiating the attributes of Strike King's new Rage Swimmer swimbait.
Ought to be one roaming around that, looking for crayfish along the edge. All we need is the first one to get us going. There it is.
Nice. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Kim.
He hit it on the fall.
Nice.
I must have thrown it right on his head. Nice fish. Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
It's a way to start the morning.
Yes, very nice.
Nice job, look at that.
Very, very nice. Start us off early. Isn't that nice? Look at how fat and healthy the fish are up here. Man, I just absolutely love it. Look how fat. Those are just gorgeous. Yeah, he hit it right on the fall. As soon as I threw it out, it must have thrown right on his head. But nice, nice fish. On a swim bait. Rage Swimmer. All right. Now we'll get across that same area and see if there's more around it. Yeah, I just lifted up and it was on.
Nice when they cooperate like that.
Yeah.
Come on, bass.
The swim bait sure looks nice, doesn't it?
They're so lifelike. There's one.
There you go, good. Good job, nice fish.
You tried to eat it twice.
Behind you. That's a nice one.
Come on, fish. There we go. Nice.
Way to go, Ben.
I like it.
Nice stud. Look at that thing.
A dandy. Yeah.
That's the northern Michigan in the fall. That's it right there.
That's it. Yep. So fun. You know, and he absolutely ate it.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. This is what it's all about right here.
You know it. Great job. There you go, Ben.
Alrighty.
Let's catch some more of those.
Sounds like a plan.
I think it's my turn now.
I think so.
Both those fish came out of the same spot.
Stay tuned. Kim and Ben make another pass. We'll be right back.
Who said this TV stuff was easy?
You should try guiding.
We're not catching many, but the ones we're catching are dandies.
There you go.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Got a nice one.
Very nice.
Nice job.
Ooh. Oh, man. Gosh, are those strong. Those are so fat and strong. But you see the sandy hump and the weeds on the side?
Right.
Awesome. Awesome deal. There it is. The Rage Swimmer. I'm using a 1/4 ounce head, painted head. And that is the 4 3/4 inch. Color, green gizzard shad. Look at that beauty. I love you, I love you, I love you. Oh. Pretty good deal, Ben.
I like it.
I love it. I want to peel my rain suit. So how long have you had Sport Fish Michigan?
I think it's been 4 full years now.
And it's built up pretty good, hasn't it?
It has, yeah. We've been very fortunate to be able to, you know, work with and partner with some of the best charter captains and guides around the state and build a really good and loyal customer base.
Mm-hmm. Now you do a wide variety of stuff, obviously.
Correct, yep.
What's your favorite?
Well, bass was my bread and butter, and so that's really where I started. And then we did a lot of salmon fishing on the rivers as well. So that was parlayed together. And then we got into fly fishing and charter boat fishing for salmon and lake trout and steelhead on the big lake, you know, Lake Michigan.
Yeah.
And Lake St. Clair for bass and muskie. And then we've grown into Detroit River walleye as well.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Good. Good, good, good.
Man, he ate that
He
really
was
tentatively.
right on that patch of weeds.
Yep.
Yes, perfect. Yes, perfect. Perfect.
Where you going?
Way to go.
Nice.
Great job. Not a bad fish. That's a great fish. But we've been catching some nice fish.
Yep.
Yeah, that patch of milfoil right there. Good eye. Good eye.
Nice.
Good deal there, buddy. You're the man.
I just pulled it off the weeds. It hung up just momentarily on the weeds. I pulled it off of there, and I wasn't quite sure at first if it was still weeds, but then it started swimming, so.
Yep.
And one of the things that we've grown into the last 2 years, and we started it 3 years ago, was ice fishing. And the last 2 years, we've been incredibly busy, and we've grown into the state's largest guided ice fishing service. And you know, we could take up to 40 people in a day, which is a lot considering we provide everything that an angler would need.
Do you walk out?
We transport our customers, you know, either a 6-person side-by-side or snowmobile. And shanties are set up for everybody, heat's on. All they have to do is get in and fish.
Coming up, an in-depth look at the spot on the spot. After a word from our sponsors.
Grind, grind, grind. You'd probably be upset to know how many fish are here. Like Jacques Cousteau said, to get to know fish, you have to become a fish.
And it's with that thought in mind that Kim carefully assembles his dive gear in preparation to investigate this fruitful area.
Oh, look what I see. There's our buddy. Right up on the sand. Oh, there's a bunch of fish here. Isn't that sad? That's very friendly. The visibility's pretty poor. The camera's seeing it better than I am. I'll wear you out trying to chase these fish. They like to cruise this flat, looking for crayfish.
Well, that was my initial presumption. But then unexpectedly, I discovered a healthy population of round gobies had infested the lake.
There's tons of gobies. This is a lake I really didn't consider as a goby lake. So there's basically a whole buffet of forage here. There's crayfish, and there's a ton of gobies too. Those gobies are a big reason why these smallmouth are getting as big as they are. There they are again. Right near the edge of the weeds and the sand. This is the perfect edge. That's what you need to look for.
Like many of the lakes throughout northern Michigan, the flats on this particular body of water are, for the most part, covered with a carpet of sandgrass, with little in the way of irregular features. With that in mind, when you encounter a similar situation, make an effort to locate a high spot, a subtle hump, even if it's only a foot shallower than the surrounding flat. Odds are you'll find smallmouth relating to it in some way during early autumn.
It's textbook. Bass are edge-oriented. They like to travel along some type of an edge. And what this is a little weed edge, and with a hump comes up. The sandy, flatty hump. Textbook stuff.
Wherever there's a hump or ridge in the lake bottom, this edge physically accumulates debris and nutrients due to wind and current, thus creating a fertile line along the depth change, which will logically encourage a variety of plant growth. Forage species congregate around the vegetation, seeking protection and security, and smallmouth bass are very much aware of that fact.
There's no doubt that these scattered weeds are part of this pattern. If you look inside this weed patch right here, you got Vallisneria in sandgrass, and you can see the gobies darting through it. Just tons of bait. I should see some more smallmouth here shortly. Yeah, they're definitely relating to this stuff. There's a fish, just like I said. I knew when we get near this. From down here, it appears that the bass are relating to the edge where there's the thicker patches of weeds, where you've got some cabbage and Vallisneria and some milfoil. As hard as we had to work for the fish, you wouldn't think there were that many sitting here. What we usually find is there's a lot more fish there than you think. That's pretty cool. It really exhibits what's going on here. Now you've got taller weeds, cabbage and milfoil with Vallisneria along the bottom. And that's where the gobies are all relating to. There really isn't anything up on the flat. But when I get near that right weed, I know I'm going to see smallmouth, and I did. And nice ones. Oh, I love doing this stuff.
Want more underwater content? Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll be right back.
You know, it wasn't that long ago that simple task wasn't that easy, as was climbing down and up these steps, which used to cause visible pain and discomfort, because at the time, osteoarthritis was degenerating the cartilage in both my knees. And I'm guessing there's a good number of you that are experiencing the same wear and tear. Well, following a few arthroscopic surgeries, my orthopedic surgeon, Dr. Edward Lanieski, eventually informed me that I was in line for at least partial joint replacements on both knees. Then again, realizing my production schedule and that there was no way I could take months off to recuperate from such invasive surgeries, he enlightened me about the success he's had with stem cell therapy and that I was a prime candidate. All I can say is the procedure took about an hour, the injections weren't that big a deal, and there really wasn't much to recuperate from. I went right on with my busy schedule. It's simply amazing how cells from one section of your body can heal other areas. Am I 19 again? No, but I've experienced significant improvement and can continue doing what I want and need to do.
Welcome back. Kim and his guest Ben Wolfe have now moved deeper on the flat and discover an area holding balls of baitfish.
There's the bait, there's the bait.
Yep. It's a perch.
Yep. Look at schools of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're looking for. And that's what that swim bait is emulating.
Yep, exactly.
Those balls of perch. And I know the smallmouth aren't far behind.
Another option in which to rig the Rage Swimmer, especially when you want to emulate a ball of baitfish, is to utilize a tour-grade umbrella rig.
There's a good one.
There you go. There you go.
I told you they had to be here.
Just a matter of time.
He whacked it. He whacked it. Oh, I love catching them on that thing.
Absolutely. Nice job.
Oh, man. That's awesome. Just like...
Real close to the boat, too.
Love it, love it, love it. Love it, love it, love it. Boy, man, those hooks, when they stick them. What a nice, that's the fall.
Absolutely.
Fall on the old umbrella rig. Nice fish.
Nice job.
Those perch are here, we noticed them, and you're saying they got to be here because that's where the bait is. And that nice Michigan smallmouth. Beauty, 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 beauty.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's let him go. This is another way to rig a Rage Swimmer. This is a tour grade spin head. It's an underspin that provides a good deal of flash to go along with the action of the Rage Swimmer. Got nice little patches of grass through here. There's one right there. Oh man, that's a good fish. Ooh, that's a big fish. Oh man. Oh, that is a big fish. He's fighting like crazy. Where's Ben when I need him? I need a net man. I'm wondering if that's even a smallmouth. No, it's a big pike. Gosh. Oh man. Woo. He wanted that Rage Swimmer. That's fishing in the north right there. Nice northern, huh? Northern, they like to go for the flash. That they do. I want to once again thank Ben Wolfe for he and Sportfish Michigan's support of our program. Next week, I evaluate the attributes of Strike King's Tungsten 2-Tap Red-Eye Shad. So be sure to tune in next week when once again we hook and look.